Yep.
Hi everybody and welcome back to week 25 of the vlog. Today is Monday. Sorry you had to have Reece and Mikey on the vlog last week. It won't happen again. But lads, you did a decent job, didn't you?
Yeah, fair play to him.
Fair play to him, jumped on. We're actually stood on what is going to be our game fair marquee for Eaton Hall and for Tweedle. This is the balcony. It's 2 floors, of course. We like a double decker, don't we, mate?
100%.
So yeah, they've just put it up to see, so we can scope out what it's all going to look like and where we're going to put things. But yeah, we're going to be on Gunmakers Row. Food, drinks, DJ, podcast, Tweedle podcast. We've got
Tweedle podcast,
Martin from Brocklehurst will be here. We're going to have a bit of display from the gun room. And yeah, talking through
Merchandise for sale.
Yeah, lots of merchandise.
Tweedle. Merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tweedle tickets. So what is it, mate? 15 by 10.
Yeah, 10 by 15. 2-story. Obviously, this is a canopy, so this is open like a balcony. And then we've got an internal space as well, all covered. So if the weather's bad, this is the place to be.
Yeah, literally. Fingers crossed. I've not had a bad weathered game fair yet,
No,
but
it should be good.
So yeah, I'll show you around, eh? Quick tour.
Yep.
Now.
Yep.
Off cuff. Right. Balcony is here. This is it can be clear. See-through.
See-through roof.
All this will be open, but it can be solid as well if it's red hot. And then staircase is here. This is obviously inside space. We'll have loads of poser tables, bit of rattan furniture, breakout area, maybe VIP area, we don't know yet. But there'll be canapes up here as well as a bar. Obviously fire exit and stairs going down to outside there. And then there's an internal staircase here that goes downstairs, which we can't use yet, so we'll have to jump on the scissor lift and show you downstairs. But yeah, it's massive. So make sure you come to the game fair. Make sure you come and see us on the stand.
It's going to be good atmosphere.
Definitely. Right, so now we're on the ground floor. That's the front door, as it were. Yep. All this is glass, so lots of natural lighting. We're 3 metres offset from the Gunmakers Row, so we've got a bit of space in front as well. And yeah, we're just trying to really figure out where everything's going to go. But right, so we have obviously internal staircase here going up to the top floor. So we're probably going to put a bar here. Big nice surrounding bar, so the guys can get lots of drinks ready to serve straight away. We're going to have a podcast set up, of course, so we're just debating that, whether it's going to be upstairs or downstairs. Martin from Brocklehurst obviously getting involved in our shop at Eaton Hall, so he's going to have a bit of a presence here as well. We need to figure out how that looks. Prize-wise, we need to buy a car for Tweedle. That's going to be to be able to be won at the game fair, and we're going to do a pallet of cartridges as well. Might even be able to do a gun by then, Charles, because there's a bit of exciting news that we've just got. And obviously, there'll just be loads and loads of information about Eaton Hall. We're going to have TVs everywhere displaying what's going on at Eaton Hall over the next coming months, and really just explaining to people, lots of nice brochures for you to take home to have a look at, and there will be merch as well. So look, it is an unbelievable stand. If you've ever been to one of our previous Tweedle stands, this is levels and levels beyond, even though we did a pretty good job of them in the past. But yeah, it's at Ragley Hall, the game fair, and it starts on the 25th of July, which is a Friday, and finishes on the 27th of July, which is a Sunday. We also have the exhibitors party this year on the Saturday night. That's not going to take place here, that's going to take place in the Gunmakers pub, I believe. And that's obviously for just exhibitors only. But yeah, it's going to be one hell of a weekend. So if you're not going already, get it in your diaries, because we've got some room to fill up here. But yeah, that's the start of the vlog. Let's go back to HQ, Charles. Alex, it's the 25th of June. 11th of July is the deadline.
You've collared me now, haven't you?
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're on track. So
On track, famous words. No pressure now, mate?
well, the pressure's still on, but it's through to the bitter end. So
Yeah, that'll do. All good. Right, so we're just going to take you on a bit of a update on this week's vlog. Today's Wednesday the 25th. You'll have seen on social media, hopefully, that we were scheduled for a power cut. That's because we've got a new supply going into the clubhouse. So power's been off today, and National Grid are literally just finishing off the final bits and pieces. for our new supply. So yeah, we've been off in the clubhouse, we've been off at the houses, the cottages, everywhere, but we're back up and singing now. So yeah, that's that. The electric's all finished, so that's a very good job out of the way. And then the white linemen are just finishing off. So down here, the brand new clubhouse car park, we have fresh white lines and fresh tarmac. So we put a base layer down of tarmac. If you came last week and the week before, you'll have seen that. And then on top of that, you have the final finished level of tarmac, which has also gone on. And we have white lines, 100 car parking spaces in this car park alone, without considering obviously the previous car park. So we've put a one-way system in, lots of room. We've gone based off a Tesco car park. A space is 2.5 metres, we're 2.8. So there's loads of room on this car park. And I mean, how good does that look, Charles? Despite Charlie and Sid's wagon blocking the view there, just the clubhouse and everything, the new tarmac, it just completely finishes it off. So yeah, that's a very good job done. We'll go back down here because layout A, skeet layout A, C and E have now all got their weatherproof shooting houses on, shall I say, which can all become double deckers in time if we need them to. And so they've concreted the mez deck, so the first floor is concreted, and that is obviously eventually, touch wood, if we ever need it to, they can become double deckers just like the Sport Trap house that most of you have been and seen and used. But again, just the standard of these shelters are just phenomenal, and like shooting skeet under them, Olympic skeet in this case, because skeet layout A is that, and it also, skeet layout A also has now the Olympic trench. They also all have now the Progretti system, which you can see all the electrics are in for. We took the speaker systems away yesterday while they concreted all the roofs, but yeah, you can shoot here with 5 friends and not even have to button. And that's the same on now. It's the same on the Sport Trap. It's now the same on layout A, C and E. So yeah. Also, I don't think we've mentioned this on the vlog, but you'll see there our DTL houses have been given a new home. So we've cladded them to make them all uniformed with the skeet houses and obviously the weatherproof shooting stations. Obviously this is now layout C, still under construction, but all these will be absolutely complete by the end of next week. So yeah, lots happened. Right, Charles. All right, vlog, should I say. Quite a snazzy addition to the ground is our 2 helicopter pads. These were concreted, in fact the helicopter pads as their own were concreted at the end of last week, and then yesterday we concreted the path. Did you just trip over? Yeah, I did. That would have been amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, concrete path, so this can fit buggies down and going left and right, so helicopter landing there, helicopter landing there, and yeah, it just means that obviously they can get in with ease and access, and we can pick all the guests up with buggies, which yeah, we have, as it stands, 9 helicopters due in on the 11th for the open evening, before the open weekend. So it should be quite a cool little piece for the vlog, that, Charles. And yeah, that's nearly complete. Grass is still growing on here, which is nice. Just final bits of landscaping to complete. And then behind us here, as you can see, hopefully you can see where we are. So as you come down here and drive down to all the skeet houses, this road's really wide. It always has been quite wide. When we took over, it was a pothole minefield, especially when it got wet. There was puddles everywhere. And this is going to take quite a lot of traffic. So instead of tarmacking, because we've actually concreted the corner there because it got screwed on quite a bit. We're going to concrete the whole way down this road now. The lads have trimmed that off and found the levels today. String lines are up, it's all spray painted, and the formations will be going in as well, hopefully end of play today, ready to be concreted. And this again is going to have car parking spaces all down the left hand side. So if you are booked in to shoot Olympic Trap, say on layout E, you can drive straight the way down, park up, and you've got all your gear in your car just to keep going to and fro. And yeah, of course, it just adds more car parking as well. So that's another thing. Right guys, it's been a while since we've given you an update this side of the ground. Obviously, you can see now the sign's up. The running ball station The lads have been down here from this morning onwards. We're just finishing the level of hardcore, and then they're putting some fines down, some road plane-ins and whackering them in, rolling them in nicely so it all looks nicely done and finished. AstroTurf is down in here, so let's go and take a sneak peek. I think the lads have done this today, because as far as I was aware, yeah, this has been done this morning, 100%. So, yeah, if you didn't know, this is obviously our running bore, which will be shot from that station there, shooting straight down the range. And we have 2 running bores. The grass is starting to grow nicely, and obviously the sleepers have made a nice effect. And the bore come out of houses and run left to right, and back the same way as well, because you can flip them over at the end. And then this bit is the same almost as the compact house that you're probably all familiar with the pond in front, because it doubles up as a compact. So we're going to have traps on the banks and doing all sorts of different bits and pieces as well. So yeah, eventually we will end up with 6 dedicated compact sport trap houses, meaning that we can host some major competitions as well. And the AstroTurf is just a lovely touch, in my opinion. So that's where we're up to down here. Right, everybody, probably not the last update, but it probably is going to be one of the last updates of this week's vlog, is the valley. So the lads are up here, I bet there's probably 20 lads up here today, and they're all putting in these shooting stations, if you look here, Charles, finishing off all the nice level stones, so you've got a level platform to shoot from. We're actually going to take you up the new track that we've installed for the British. There was actually an already existing track here. We've just finished it nicely, made it a lot more level, and it's less of an incline and a decline for shooters that are on foot. So from the British, for the British week, which is going to happen in the end of August, we're actually going to bring you down from the top of the valley. So we're going to be shuttling you all in a minibus to the top of the valley, and you'll be on foot walking all the way down. So it's not a steep decline for you, it's good for the knees, and there's lots of really smart opportunity for some really nice traps and targets and different bits and pieces. So yeah, obviously all the landscaping to the right and left is still being finished off. Grass seed is on, but the track is looking really smart, and yeah, very, very smooth. Right guys, so we are now at the top of the valley, and the week commencing the 25th of August, we are hosting the British Open. So like I said before, we're going to be shuttling competitors up from the ground in a minibus to the top of the valley, which we can get round up the other driveway. And I mean, you are greeted by this view, which is just phenomenal anyway. And this is going to be stand 1 of the British. So yeah, it's all formed. It's finished. There's a nice level shooting station here, and there is actually going to be a nice level shooting station on every single stand in the valley by the time we've done. Grass seed is on, and you've got this just awesome backdrop for a stand. I'm not quite sure what Jamie and Clive are going to surprise you with here, but I'm sure they'll ease you in nicely. Let's just take a minute, because not many shooting grounds have a view like that. So guys, it's Saturday. Since the last update in the vlog, we have poured a concrete road. It's around 150 metres long, I think probably a bit longer to be fair. And this obviously goes behind all the skeet ranges. We're going to have parking up against the left-hand side so that you can you know, bring all your gear, park your car and shoot on your layout that you've booked. Additionally, helipads are in and painted with a big H on them. So yeah, visible for helicopters coming in. Getting a lot of moisture into the grass now, so the grass seed comes through before the open weekend. And yeah, the grass is growing really well, but the H's are on the helipads. There's 2 of them available. Buggy track to go and pick up the guests when they arrive. And yeah, just another concrete road going into the ground. Right guys, so that just about signs off week 25 of the vlog. 2 weeks yesterday, we are opening this clubhouse to friends and family on the 11th of July. For the Friday, and then the 12th and 13th is our open weekend, which of course by now you should know about. If you don't, we have 3 pill shoots, sport trap compact and a rabbit flush. We also have a 50 bird sporting. There's 5 guns up for prizes and 5,000 cartridges. As well as that, we have 3 Havagos on the clay side and on the air rifle side. So there's lots of fun for all the family. So if you've not got it in your diaries, make sure you do. 12th and 13th of July. Also, next Saturday, the 5th of July, we're hosting 100 Sporting for the South Yorkshire Police. Details of how to book onto that will be on screen now. So yeah, lots going on. Get involved in that one. It'll be another fantastic competition. And we can't wait to show you all the insides of this clubhouse, because trust me, it blows my mind every time I walk into it. So I'm sure it'll blow yours. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Salut.